Hello everyone, my name is Bevins, and today I'm going to be talking about Novelty Force and their compression shirts for workouts or whatever you might want to use them for. Because I just recently purchased 4 of their products, and I just wanted to do a quick little review and talk about them. So I got the Ironman Mark 46 compression shirt. I got the, just grabbing them here, Captain America compression shirt. I got the one that doesn't have the shield on the back. Because I just like the design of the strappings more than the actual just big shield on the back. So it's Captain America. Um, and then I got the long sleeve Black Panther compression shirt. That's that one right there. And then I also got the Batman v Superman Batfleck compression shirt. Alright, so those are all 4 compression shirts that I got, and I'll lay them out, and I'll probably put them on during the video as well. These compression shirts are great. They're really good quality. They're very similar to just the regular Under Armour compression shirts, and I know that Under Armour had that alter ego thing that they were going on, but I find that their stuff is really expensive, mainly because they're a really big brand, and licensing with Marvel and all that stuff. I don't believe that these things are licensed. I mean, Batman's not Marvel, he's DC anyway. I don't believe that any of these products are licensed by the actual companies, but I'm a fan. I don't really care that much. So the overall print quality is good. I think I only really have one complaint about these shirts, and it's not really a big complaint because it doesn't really matter in the long run or anything. Or it's also kind of to be expected. You can't really see it on the Batman one. I'll pull it up on or the Black Panther one. I'll pull it up on the Iron Man and the Captain America ones because it's really noticeable. It's this seam right here. So along the side of the shirt, so along the side of the shirt, you can see that there is a, just get that in the right place. Okay, there you go. You can see that there's the seam right there. But then there's a variance in the patterns. So on the back of the shirt, it goes from that pattern, and on the front of the shirt, it goes from this pattern. And you can see here that it doesn't line up perfectly, and you can see here as well that doesn't line up great. And down here, you can even see that it's a different belt pattern on the back than it is on the front. Now, that's not that big of a deal, because most of the time your arm is going to be blocking this pattern anyway. And for the overall quality of the patterns, on just like the front of the shirt and all of that, it's really not that big of a complaint. It's a small thing. It's a little nitpicky. I'm just trying to find anything that's really wrong with this shirt, and that's really about it. I find that their sizes fit really well. I'm a pretty small guy. I'm only about 150 pounds. I think my chest size is like a 32, I believe. I have a little thing I can check right here, actually. Okay, well, I have my chest size in centimeters. I don't have it in inches. In centimeters, it is 91 centimeters. So if you want to do the conversion, I can't remember exactly what it is. I think it's around like 32 inches or something like that. So I'm a pretty small guy. And I got the medium, and these fit pretty well. Obviously, I think that these would suit someone who's more muscular. But I mean, that's the overall goal for me, is I'm going to be getting more muscular. And I wouldn't mind showing off my support for Marvel and superheroes in general with these shirts. I think the one that I like the most out of all the ones that I got would be either Captain America or the Black Panther. I just find that they're really, they look really nice. Iron Man is my favorite character, superhero character. But my one complaint with this Iron Man shirt, specifically this one, is that the chest emblem is a little bit low. Like if it were up here, and you'll see this when I put it on. If it were up here, right about there, then it'd be perfect. But it's a little bit too low, so it doesn't quite look as good as I think it could. But it gets the point across, and it also might just because again I'm a smaller guy, my chest doesn't pop. So maybe once I get like a bigger chest, then this will kind of fix itself upwards, and it'll actually look better. and that's really basically it. I mean, the rest of the shirt quality is good. Like the stitching is in pretty good quality. I mean, I haven't actually worn these to the gym yet. I've worn them little bits here and there just to try them out and see how they fit. Um, but I haven't actually worn them in the gym yet. The other thing that I'm really proud about, or not proud, but happy about with these shirts is that the patterns themselves are really nice. They're really they're accurate. They're close to what the actual screen used costumes look like. Um, and they're very detailed and they're very well printed. Um, and again, I'll probably try and see if I can do a review of these shirts again when I've had them for a while, washed them a couple times and all that to see if there's see if the colors fade at all, um, see if like any of the seams rip or any of that kind of stuff. I'm not expecting any of that kind of stuff to happen, but you never know. Um, so yeah, just overall, it's a good shirt, and I'll try these on, and so you can see how they fit and see what they look like. Keep in mind, I'm not like a fitness model or anything, so I'm just like a regular, average, pretty skinny guy. Um, yeah, so I'll go do that right now. This is the first compression shirt. This is the Iron Man shirt. I'm actually looking at it now, and the chest symbol doesn't look too bad. I mean, it'd be better if it was like right about there. I think I'd be happier if it was there, but still pretty good right there. So it's the front, side, lift up. You can see the seams that I was talking about, how they don't necessarily line up the pattern, but for the most part, you're going to be blocking that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. No one's going to really care that much. And then there's the back. The other side. Alright, so overall good detail. I like it a lot. Very form-fitting. Feels nice, and I'm looking forward to working out in these ones a lot, so I'll just put on the other ones. Okay, so this is the Captain America one. Again, it fits really nice. You can see the pattern. I mean, but the Captain America kind of works till his white strips stop it around there, so that works out. But in general, really good detail on the pattern. You got the shoulder straps on it, which I really like. Especially when you go to the back, you can see the actual shield holder and everything. It looks great. I've already tried it out. My roommate has a Captain America shield, so I tried wearing this and carrying the shield at the same time, and I liked it. It was a good time. I had a lot of fun doing that, actually. A little bit too much fun, but I think that I might actually get the long sleeve Captain America shirt, because I did the Batman and the Black Panther long sleeve shirts, and I'm really liking them. I think that I like the long sleeve shirts more than I like the short sleeve. For certain things. I mean, the Black Panther one, that one's really comfortable for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's the same size as the Batman one, but for some reason the Black Panther one is more comfortable. For me, I don't know why. But, whatever. Certain things come out differently. It doesn't really matter. So I'll just put on the Black Panther, and then I'll put on the Batman one last. Okay, so this is the Black Panther one. I don't know if the actual, most of the design is going to come out on the actual camera, because it's a bit darker in the room as well. You got like the designs on the wrist and everything, on the wrist, but on the forearm. It looks great. You got the necklace right here. It looks fantastic. On the back as well, there's a lot of the actual ribbing and all that kind of like designs and whatnot on the actual shirt. I don't know if it's actually turning up on camera, but in person it's a very well done shirt. I really do like this one. I think this one's I think this one's the most comfortable one that I have of all of them, and it just feels really good in general. Then I'll just put on the Batman one. Okay, so here's the Batman one. As for accuracy, for the screen used costumes, I find that the Batman one is probably the one that is the least accurate, I would say. Because like this design right here, right there, is a little bit different from the one that they use on screen. It still looks good, and I found the bat symbol is a little bit different. It's very close though. It's really really similar, and I really like this one as well. I mean, it's Batman. It gets across exactly what you're trying to say. Yeah, hey, this is a Batman shirt. It doesn't have to be exactly the same one that they used in BVS. It's a good one. It's got a lot of the other designs as well. The seam lines that he has on the actual bat suit. And then again with the seam line thing right here. And then on the back you just have the cape is printed on. Yeah, so those are all the Novelty Force compression shirts. I like them all. They're all really, really comfortable. But probably just about as comfortable as any Under Armour product. If you like wearing Under Armour shirts and you want to do something like the Alter Ego, because I know, especially in Canada, the Alter Ego shirts are pretty expensive and they don't stick around for very long. So if you don't grab them right away, then you kind of miss out on your opportunity. Whereas these ones they're a little bit cheaper, not much, but they're a little bit cheaper. I think altogether for all four shirts it was something like $100, $100 US. It's not a bad price. I used Christmas money to pay for it, so yeah. So these are really comfortable. I really like them, and yeah, I would definitely recommend getting some of these shirts. I'm definitely planning on getting a couple others. I want to get a Winter Soldier long sleeve shirt, so you get the full silver arm. Maybe picking up the Captain America long sleeve. They have a Deadpool shirt that I would love to pick up, probably just a short sleeve. I don't think there's a difference between the price between the long sleeve and short sleeve, from what I remember. I think they're both the same price. So if you're worried about price, it shouldn't be an issue. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you later.